Show me your movie. You wanted to come. Both of us.
Huh?
What?
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Rays. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the possibility of Veronica and Betty being more than just friends. Betty and Veronica have been very close from day one, and some scenes make us question if they really are just friends or if there is something more. Before we jump into the video, we just want to clarify that this is theories, and not everything is confirmed information. With that said, let's get into the video. Betty Cooper's and Veronica Lodge's relationship, commonly referred to as Veronica among fans, is better than it has ever been. Betty and Veronica have a strong relationship to each other, but this wasn't always the case. At first, Veronica came to Riverdale without knowing anyone, and who was there to take her in if not our friendly girl next door, Betty Cooper. Right from the start, Veronica noticed that Betty showed a lot of feelings for Archie Andrews, so
Hi, Teen Outlander.
Hey.
So it was clear for Veronica that he was off limits. Even though Veronica knew that Betty liked Archie, Veronica kissed him during Cheryl's after-party, thus bringing an end to the brief friendship, which quickly turned to somewhat of a rivalry over the affections of Archie Andrews. However, the girls eventually resolved these issues, making their relationship better than ever. No matter what comes their way, Betty and Veronica have proven a number of times that they are willing to do anything in the name of their relationship. The two even made a vow in one of the episodes, saying that no matter what, no boy will ever come between us again. Later on, when they went to try out for cheerleading together, Cheryl told them that they had to perform a dance to show how skilled they were. They did as Cheryl said, and even though their performance was great, she told them that she couldn't see any heat. A quick thinking Veronica saved the situation by telling Betty not to freak out and then kissing her for a good 5 seconds. If you're able to do that to someone you recently became friends with, you at least have to find your friend very attractive. Betty seemed a bit surprised by Veronica's kiss, but she also looked like she enjoyed it. The big question we have is, did they ever feel like exploring their feelings for each other on a deeper level? Or did they just keep it as a funny thing that happened and then left it unexplored? We don't think so. Riverdale is filled with a lot of gay as well as bisexual characters, from the lesbian power couple Toni Topaz and Cheryl Blossom to Kevin Keller and Moose. Since Veronica has true feelings for Archie, and Betty has shown Jughead that she loves him with all of her heart, they could only be bisexual, meaning that they can be attracted men and women. Ever since Betty and Veronica kissed, fans have speculated that they might have more feelings that they're trying to hide. We don't believe that Betty and Veronica are going to end up as a couple, but we strongly believe that they might have one or maybe a few affairs with each other behind their boyfriend's back, of course. One seemingly normal day, Betty walked down to Pop's to drink her strawberry milkshake as usual, and also to get some time with her best friend, Veronica Lodge. When she arrived at Pop's, no one is there, and she calls out for Veronica. Veronica answers that she is downstairs, with a shaky tone to her voice. When Betty finally gets downstairs, she finds Veronica sitting in the bar drinking and crying hysterically. Betty takes Veronica's drink and pours it out on the floor, and then proceeds to hug her, asking her to calm down and to explain what's wrong. After a few seconds with Betty, Veronica says, "He escaped. Daddy's coming for me, and I'm afraid he's going to hurt Archie." Archie. Betty quickly connects the dots and understands that Veronica's father, Hiram Lodge, is once again a free man. And since Veronica got him locked up, he's going to take out his revenge on her. Betty only took her hands off Veronica for a few seconds, but that was enough to make Veronica freak out again. And when Betty's commands to calm down doesn't work, she leaned forward and kissed Veronica. At first, Veronica had a very surprised look on her face, but she quickly closes her eyes and starts to kiss Betty. The two allow their feelings to come through, and afterwards, they're just sitting in the bar next to each other, not saying a word. That is, until they hear Archie and Jughead upstairs, shouting their names and telling them that someone is in trouble and that they have to go now. Veronica puts her fingers to her mouth, thus telling Betty to not tell anyone about what just happened. Betty nods, and they run upstairs to Jughead and Archie. What do you think? Are they going to get another moment in Season 4, or will they just stay friends? As we said, we believe that they will at least have a kissing scene, but we don't see them getting together. that would be a bit over the top, because where would that leave Jughead and Archie? With that said, if you liked the video, make sure to subscribe and leave a like. Also, don't forget to comment if you think Betty and Veronica are going to get a moment in Riverdale.